Well, let's see if we can get it to acknowledge the microphone.
This guy's gonna jam his way in. No, you're not.
I don't know if they can hear us or not.
Oh, are you on?
Yeah, we're live, but I don't know if anyone can hear us. Can't see any chat yet. How do I see the chat? Does it come up? I don't know anything. Oh, I guess the chat's down at the bottom of the screen. I don't know, I've never used it. Never done it this way. What'd you do? Ditch the
I don't know. There's a place I'm supposed to turn. I don't know. Follow the GPS.
Oh, I don't know if this is right.
Do we have anything going?
Josh Hellman's here. Welcome in, Josh.
Oh, can you can see the chat, or you just
Yeah.
can't chat, or what?
Josh, are you hearing the microphone? Are we coming through with microphoneage? Yes, we are. You can hear.
So you can hear me too? We're trying to find a way around all the technical problems, and maybe we've worked it out. I don't know. Is there any video?
Yeah, the video. I mean, it says we're coming in good. We can hear Campo, and we can hear me, and there's.
And you got chat.
Yeah, I can read the chat.
I gotta look where I'm going, but okay.
Yeah, you better. Why did you get off the highway?
The GPS told me to get off the highway, so I don't know what's going on. I'm just, you see where the GPS is telling me to go.
Oh, it's just taking you around the downtown.
No, it's because I put a destination in, and it's putting me into the destination rather than to the intersection of the other interstate.
Okay.
It's an interesting place, and if you can stream like that, can we get out of the car while you're streaming?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not attached to the car at all.
Well, then we might be able to do this. I don't know. It's going to be a place I want to get out, but
you're going to that place.
Yeah. Don't say anything because we don't know what it is yet. But if it's something we can want to get out and see it, we'll get out and see it. If it's something we got to pay to go in and it's a bunch of crap, tourist trap, I'm not going to do it.
But everybody loves tourist traps.
But if it's just like a spot where you see stuff, I'll go see the stuff, you know.
Okay. So where are we now about?
Coming into the south side of Amarillo, Texas,
Okay.
I think.
So
Is that right?
I'll have to see
I
this
don't know.
3 more times, but the problem is I only had 5 gig of mobile hotspot plan on my phone plan, and we used all the 5 gig of mobile hotspot.
The unlimited, it's 5 gig.
But it's not unlimited mobile hotspot. It's unlimited mobile data. So I logged in to Buck Del Campo's account from my phone, and now we should be able to do this as long as we want to. It's not ideal, but it's unlimited. So we'll see how that goes. Angering Verizon, finding a way around their limits. And if we ever do this again, sorry guys, I'm plugging this in so we continue to have unlimited battery. If we ever do this again, I have an idea of how to get more data, maybe not unlimited data, but more. Or maybe we'll get one of those Elon Musk visions.
Yeah, you have to buy the equipment first, so there's some investment there.
Yeah, but
And then there's different plans, so we'll have to figure out what these different plans actually do. The one I was using out in Arizona was worked quite well. And I talked to a guy in a gas station that had one in his truck, and I said, how is it going down the road? He goes, amazing, better than you'd ever expect. So, I don't know.
It's a lot like a road. See how this goes. We do have microphones. It's a nice perk. And I don't know. I don't like this as much because I can't see what our microphone levels are like. I can see chat, but it's a little. It says we have 8 people watching. Nobody else is commenting though, so I don't know if the video feed is good. Well, now it says 5. It's like bouncing all over.
Well, we went from a nice 75-mile-an-hour road to a 55-mile-an-hour road that's moving at 30 miles an hour. Sorry about that. Maybe somebody's turning.
We're live.
Next all the time.
Well, when you're running a live stream, if you change cell phone towers, it's going to do that.
Yeah, it doesn't hand off nicely.
No, there's no. That doesn't happen. I really don't know what to expect. So, we're just going to have to practice. That's how Mexican Spec got so good at it.
Maybe they have better equipment in Mexico.
Probably. Everything's better in Mexico. We should move there.
I don't speak Spanish very well. Of course, he didn't speak Spanish at all when he moved there.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of English, they just pretend not.
But still a prevalent language is English.
I mean,
Did you notice that in Yuma? Did you get around Yuma enough to hear all the people speak Spanish?
yeah, there's lots of people.
Oh, yeah.
in the West in general, there's a lot more people that speak Spanish. There's a lot of people back up home. Oh, Main Street Ballpark came back. We should have unlimited data through use my. So I tried. I fiddled with Verizon for a while. So basically, I read all the fine print, which basically says once your plan runs out, you cannot change your plan. Even if it's a more expensive plan, it won't let you do that until the next billing cycle. So I used up my 5 gigs of hotspot data, and now it will not. But it will only do it at a limited. Like we could just do voice only. More unlimited disappointment. Hey, disappointment.
Yeah, unlimited doesn't mean unlimited. To me, that's a lie. They suck you in, and then you got to read how many? What'd you read? Like an hour of fine print before you found that?
Yeah, and their app where you go in and you work, it just crashes when you try and make it do something that it's not. Tell you why, but if you read the fine print, it sort of explains why it wouldn't let you do that, because your plan basically says once you use up your data, you're done until next billing cycle, and you can only change your plan once per billing cycle. Well, I already changed my plan once this billing cycle to get unlimited, but I didn't buy unlimited. I'm not even repeating it again. Hey, all of us here, welcome in. We were live a little bit earlier, and we used up the data, and it wouldn't stream for Squad. So I logged into my phone as booked El Campo, and we plugged in the microphones. So it seems like we have an unlimited amount of this, which is, I don't know. It's okay. Some people might want to see some of this. We might.
You gotta hold a phone up in the air the whole time. We had a nice setup going.
Yeah, it was nice the other way for me and for you guys. So it's disappointing, but we learn. That's how you learn. Sometimes you.
So now you got
25
pounds of equipment we can't use, and cords and hoses and everything we had all over the car. Pretty much worthless.
Well, they weren't worthless for the 2 hours of streaming that we did already.
Are you warm enough or cold enough or whatever? Usually you're over there freezing, and I'm the one cranking up the air. I'm over here freezing.
Oh, you can turn it down. I'm cold.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you were turning it up earlier.
Well, I was in the sun earlier. It was bad.
And I am like freezing over here. Okay.
Yeah, if there's anything that we can do to make the stream more interesting or enjoyable for anybody, just let us know, and we will adjust. This seems to be the most goodest that we can make it. We're very near to Amarillo, Texas now. Gas is down in price considerably.
$3.29. We paid, what did we pay, $3.08 or $3.06 or something?
We did. I don't know why it was so cheap this morning.
I saw that, and I just, I think we'll top it off.
And we did a mileage calculation. It was 30 miles to the gallon.
That's because last night had been raining real hard. The road was wet. It was a 75-mile-an-hour speed limit, but I was out driving my headlights going 60, so there wasn't much traffic. So and the lines on the road were so worn out you could hardly see them. It was just difficult. So I drove slower. I drove 50, 55, 30 miles a gallon.
Crane truck. Straight Bullet says it would be more enjoyable if he did some donuts. He would like to see the
donuts.
Maybe we'll eat some donuts, but I don't think we're going to do some donuts. Hey, Barrow's Garage is here.
The guy behind me doesn't like how slow I'm going.
I know.
But everybody in front of me, just back off.
If he gets closer to you, maybe he'll go
Maybe I'll make all those cars in front of us go faster.
That's right. Start blowing your horn. Sweet. Swerve and stuff. Start whipping water bottles out and trying to hit them.
I know a guy years ago, I should try this. He had the windshield washer in the back, and he bent it around somehow so to shoot straight back up a little bit.
Yeah, I had cars like that.
And somebody would be tailgating him, he'd just shoot that at him. I said, you ought to put some baby oil in it. And he laughed, but he'd just shoot him with the water. And they usually back off.
Texas, America. Everything's bigger in Texas. Is that another grain elevator?
Everything's bigger in Texas. It used to be the biggest state in the union until Alaska came along in 1959, and then it all changed. Okay, there's supposed to be a turn here I'm supposed to take, but I do not see it. Oh, I see it now.
Todd Saw is back. Welcome, Todd.
Todd Saw.
We've got unlimited. We're unlimited now.
Yeah, but we got to do it through a phone.
No extra charge for the disappointment.
But you're only unlimited through a phone, so you got to hold a phone up in the air and use a phone camera instead of all our fancy equipment that we brought.
Main Street Mopar says, usually if someone is riding my ass in traffic, I slow down more just to piss them off. Yeah!
I did that earlier. When we exited the highway, I did that because speed limit 75, I'm going 75. There's a guy in front of me pulling like a house trailer, and he's going 75, and he's passing a truck, and this guy comes up, and he tries to go around me on the right, cut in between me and the truck, but there wasn't enough room to do that. So then he got right on my tail, like a foot. Well,
there are downsides.
There's cars in front of me. You just can't go any faster right now.
There's downsides to potentially instigating a road rage incident.
So I slowed down a little bit. Slowed down about 2 or 3 miles an hour until I was finished passing the truck, and then that's where that exit was. And I know he was probably steaming mad. Good.
Josh Ullman says, if I'm not mistaken, part of Alaska extends into the eastern hemisphere because of the islands. I do not know.
Yeah, it's with the international date line takes a big swoop out there so that Alaska stays in the last part of the day. Yeah, it's actually swoops underneath part of Russia, I think. Well, I know Diomede Island, they're right there together, Russia and the U.S.
Dawn says, just come north a few hours to Kansas and I'll buy you dinner.
Man.
Can you come south a few hours?
Yeah.
Because we've got a really long...
We'll buy you dinner. Come south a few hours, we'll buy you dinner. Yeah.
Todd Saul asked, what was the last city you passed through? Right now, we're on the outskirts of Amarillo. So we're passing through Amarillo currently.
We're kind of going around the...
And we just came from...
okay, what is this?
Red, black. What was the city we stayed in last night?
Brownfield.
Mira says, oh wait, I'll get to there. Stribblin says, ever since someone hit my truck, I don't care anymore. If someone wants to tailgate me, they are getting brake checked hard. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if that's the best. That's how some of that's what went on with
Oh, I didn't even brake
fucked
check.
up. Yeah, no,
I didn't even brake check the guy.
anybody. He just gave him a dirty look, and the guy ran him off the road, wrecked his car.
Not,
so
not,
I don't want to
not
talk
like,
about it all
not
day,
like
but
kind of. I mean, he hit me hard enough it totaled his vehicle
Yeah.
at 70 miles an
He
hour.
totaled 2 vehicles and nearly killed 3 people, plus anybody else around them who might have gotten injured, but didn't, luckily.
I got permanent injuries from it. And I can't tell the story yet.
Danny Boyd is here.
Danny Boyd is here.
It's raining, hence me being inside. Well, welcome in. Vero says if you're in that big of a hurry, leave the house a few minutes earlier. That's what I say. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to get impatient. Sometimes people they don't even realize that they're being impatient. But other people are just jerks all the time.
Yeah, the guy behind me right now is a jerk.
Well, he can pass.
Well, not really, because there's cars coming the other way. But I'm kind of a speed limit guy because I have learned in the past what happens when you go over the speed limit a lot. You get a lot of tickets. And I used to do that when I was in my 20s, and I stopped doing that.
The best way to get there faster is leave early.
Is that another lane? I don't even know if that's a lane.
I think it is, but it's really hard to tell, isn't it? I don't know. I don't think this is a lane.
I want this guy in front of me because he's driving like 5 feet from my bumper because it's so important to go faster.
It's just really...
In any other state, the speed limit wouldn't be 70 here. It'd be like 55 or 45 because it's a construction area.
Podzol doesn't like the brake check idea. I don't want to do hazardous things on the road. Sometimes I get upset when people are being
No, I like
jerks,
the one with the friend of mine that had the window washer in the back, and he bent the thing around so that it would shoot water straight back, probably up a little bit. And somebody do that, he just spray them with a little water, and they would. He goes, they usually back off. I suggested he put some baby oil in it, and when they run their windshield washers, smear everything up, But he kind of laughed at that, but he just run water, and he goes, they usually back off when you spray them a little bit, and it just looks like your washer's kind of malfunctioned,
For me to get upset, somebody would have to be really, really close. I don't even look in my rearview mirror. I just try and handle my own business. It used to not be like this. People have forced this attitude upon me. Yeah, we're getting old and bitter. Just be safe out there, guys. Just be safe. That's what if you have to be bitter, be safe and bitter. Don't get yourself hurt. And I never know what's going on in somebody else's life. But a lot of people need to stop being such jerks when they're driving. Mostly, though, it hasn't been too bad of a trip for other drivers.
What amazes me, is people will. There's the Air Force airplane. What is that? KC-135?
Oh, I can't tell from on the ground.
It's a KC-135. So people be real polite, hold doors for you, call you sir, all this other stuff. They get in their car and they instantly become vicious. And I don't get it, They will do anything they can to get one car length in front of you.
That's crazy. Lester the Saber asks us, where are we now? We are on the outer beltway around Amarillo. Amarillo is west of us. Like
Potter County line, if you want to know.
Potter County at the junction of
I-40 and whatever the hell road we're on.
I-40.
But we're gonna make a left turn up here. It's something. I guess we're gonna go the wrong way on 40.
Is this I-40 already?
Yes, but we're gonna
Is it
go.
really?
We're gonna go the wrong way on I-40 for 2.3 miles, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, that's acceptable.
Because there's something I want to see up here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see it.
Hot Sauce says I-40 back to Tennessee will take you through Little Rock. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go I-40 all the way home, or not quite all the way home, all the way to Dixon, which is Dickson, not Dixon, like the common spelling. What is that yellow car? Oh, that's a GTO, late model GTO. Late model, like 20 years old.
Yeah, right. Stray Bullet says that's how people should be. There's been a serious decline in humanity. Well, I don't know. Humanity is sort of a train wreck. Pharaoh says out here the limit is 80, but 70 for trucks. There are so many trucks that you pretty much held to 70 miles
70
an hour.
miles an hour.
So I set the cruise for that and just go. We don't have cruise in the G.
Yeah, West Texas on I-10 is 80 all the way most of West Texas. But there's a C-130 coming out of there. Yeah, there must be an Air Force base right over there. So yeah, you can roll along, and they don't mess with you much, even up to 90 West Texas. So, and there's not much traffic out there. But I just go 80 out there. You can put a lot of miles behind you at 80 miles an hour. Where's that stupid on-ramp? Oh, it's closed or something. Okay. We just stay on this.
The Mexican Spec is here. Welcome in. Mexican Spec, we had to fall back and punt and use the phone because we ran out of data on our. It won't let me use the mobile hotspot anymore because I ran out of data for that. So we're using the phone, which I've never done before.
Okay. So how do we
That would make sense.
drive all the way here so the turn's blocked off?
Well, luckily it's only 2 miles out of the way.
And then I guess while we're streaming, we can get out. Okay, maybe past here. Now it looks like this is a big long thing.
Well, we can turn through the cones. I just think they're working in the.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
They're doing something to the asphalt.
We're looking for Sunrise Drive, and maybe we can get into Sunrise Drive with between the cones.
Yeah, just don't go.
So what is? Well, there's the sign. Where is Sunrise Drive? It says exit now. Oh, that's for people on the interstate. So
Hey, what's this with the big Cadillac Ranch?
yeah, it's not Cadillac Ranch. It's Slug Bug
Oh,
Ranch.
is this the place we're
This is
going?
the place we're going.
Oh, neat.
So
Hey guys, we are at a actual attraction of tourist interest.
we were going to be within 2 miles of it, so I decided to come here. And So here we are. Slug bug. Slug bug something. So you said we can get out?
Yeah.
Or is that going to disconnect something that shuts us off?
No, that's the upside of being on the phone. Is we're you just you got to get your microphone. It's hooked to.
Oh, it's hooked to the seat belt. I guess you can't do that. Okay, Kim. So you're going to have to hang on. Well, there's so much stuff there I can't put the brake on. So I'll just park. We're level. Park's probably good enough.
Here, you can get it now.
See, I always put the brake on. Kim park on the steepest hill there is. She won't put the brake on. And I like put the brake on no matter what.
You're gonna have to use the GoPro. Since I'm live streaming.
Oh, well, we're just gonna do it live.
No, it's so cool.
We've got to get out with like a handful of cameras. Okay. Or no, I'll do a short.
We're gonna have to do all the things.
Oh, we're not gonna do all the
Look
things.
how colorful it is, though. It's so neat.
Yeah, because people have graffitied it all up. Okay. Can we lock the door, or will that lock the kilobits outside or something?
Can we lock the door without interrupting?
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. What is this place called? I want to get the name right.
I don't know. Check your GPS.
But, can you still hear me? You're a long way away with the mic. Of Del Campo here at this slug bug place. I don't know, slug bug ranch. And there's Kim, and I'm gonna walk around too. I think we're doing a live at the same time. And see somebody over there painting. You can get paint, and you can put graffiti all over these things. Right while you're here, you're supposed to do it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna walk around in there with Kim. So slug bug ranch. How do you turn this thing off? Yeah, I can't tell if it turned off. It is so bright out here. I guess it shut off. Well, Kim, I don't know where you are. You're somewhere between the slug bugs. I lost Kim. Oh, there she is. There's Kim. There's like 80 pounds of paint on that.
it starts to like blade off. They were asking if they sand the cars down, but no, it just falls off when it gets thick enough.
Look at this
Here,
thing.
look, see? There's a big old chunk of paint.
Chunks of paint.
Souvenir paint films.
Yeah, we
better
could.
not take their paint.
If they painted the rocks, they painted everything.
Oh yeah.
It smells a bit like that. This is just paint. Years of spray paint. Volkswagens. Oh no, you got stuff falling on the ground, and now I got a video of this too. I don't know what to do, Kim. I already did one video.
You could just throw that in that Volkswagen. There you go. Oh, we're littering.
I think you're supposed to litter. I can't see the screen. It is so bright
It's
out
not
here.
on yet.
It is so bright out here. I think it's going. Is it going?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
walk around.
So we're at the Slug Bug Ranch in Texas, and you see these bugs, and they have a lot of paint on them. Look at that tire. That's mounds, years of paint, and you're supposed to do this. Look at the paint dripping off the dust cover. Yeah.
We don't have paint.
See people over there painting. Yeah, everybody brought their paint, except us.
Well, I'll get my wallet. We'll walk over and buy some paint. You can buy paint. See,
Oh yeah, there's a place over there to buy paint and t-shirts.
just across the street. You can buy paint.
Yeah, across the street, you can buy paint.
It's perfect.
I have to lock the car if we do that or drive over there or something.
Yeah. Look, it says Bug
Yeah,
Ranch.
Bug Ranch. Well, but it says Slug Bug Ranch on the.
Well, once they
Look at that. The table's even painted. So if any of you have an old Volkswagen, you want some parts, these probably aren't rusted. Yeah. Can I take this and point it toward you for a second?
Oh, okay.
Because the way you're dressed today, you look appropriate for here. It looks like somebody painted you with all this paint.
Yeah.
I already finished this.
Okay.
But you didn't know we were coming here, and you dressed like that anyway.
Here, you can trade me. You've got this. You've got the live. Don't worry about reading the chat this second.
Okay, I don't know. Can you still hear Kim?
I'm just
I
gonna
don't
get my wallet. So we've got some paint.
She's gonna walk over there and get some paint. I can't see the screen. I can't see if there's any chat because it's so bright out here. The screen is impossible to see. That's our vehicle. Hope nobody paints it. Kind of like it the color it is. Is that a Mopar thing? They even paint the rocks here. Yeah. I can't see any chat. I don't even know if anybody's there.
They are. It's hard to see with the light.
It's hard to see. It's impossible to see.
Well, I can see. Okay.
Okay, so now
You
what?
can hear us.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if we're live or what.
We are. I can see there's 18 people watching
Okay.
live. Okay, let's walk that over.
I don't want to walk that far.
You can drive over. I'll meet you.
I could, yeah. I just don't want to. The car's unlocked and I'm standing
I
here.
just walked
Oh, you did?
the car. Yeah.
It's parked terrible.
Whatever you want to do. I'm going to this.
Okay, you probably lose the microphone for a few minutes, but I'll drive over there. Maybe you can hear me on the microphone. I could see Kim crossing the street. I'm like waiting for her to cross because you're supposed to wait for pedestrians. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm getting closer, so I don't know if my microphone hooked up or not. Have no idea. Look at this old Mercury.
Yeah, let's go see it.
I got a newer Mercury.
I'm gonna see if
This is an older Mercury.
Art people.
Old Mercury.
Oh yeah, they can hear me the whole time.
Okay, and even while I was there, and these are these little succulent plants. I like these things. I don't know why. I like them because when I was a kid, I could break them off.
Out the topiaries?
I could break them off and stick them in the ground. They grow new plants. As a kid, I liked that. Look at this place. This is crazy.
Here.
What?
You're on the live stream again.
I don't want to.
Just for a moment. Just for a moment.
Okay.
I want to.
I don't like to be the camera person. I'm getting sprayed with something. Oh, you're like we're gonna video each other?
Yes.
There's me with a camera. Are you with a camera and me with a camera?
It's Inception.
The dueling cameras.
Here's a Mercury. It's got 8.
And see across the street, I don't know if you can see that far, there's a bug over there pulling a trailer. Slug Bug Ranch spray paint. This is insane. Sponsored by Pepsi, I guess. So, do we go in? No cash, credit card only. This Mercury was probably a nice car at one time. Somebody bought this new and it's like a luxury Ford. Well, look at it. It's got surface rust on it, but it doesn't have any holes in it.
That is true.
Yeah, it's all there.
All right, I'll take the camera back.
Do.
Check the chat too.
Good, we get inside where you can read the chat. It's too bright out here. Can't see the chat. So they got them in here too. This is crazy.
We're gonna get. I can't have sound.
Kim, where'd you go?
Music. There's music in.
Oh, you can't have the sound. Yeah, sorry about that. What'd you do? Shut off mics or something? What'd you do? Shut that off? Look at that. They got license plates. Yeah, I can add to my collection. I got some of these. What's that one? Delaware. Oh yeah, first flat plates.
No more calling, baby. No more loving like crazy. Take me down, take me down, take me down, take me down in a little white church. Take me down, take me down, take me down, take me down in a little white church. Take me down. Can't ride this crazy train anymore. There's a price for keeping me. Might be cheap, but I ain't free. No more calling, baby. No more loving like crazy. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down in a little white church. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down in a little white church. Take me down.
What's that one?
You're gonna laugh at me.
But
It
you
doesn't
move.
help walking away from the music because you're in here.
I was wondering why you left that on.
I'm not smart, but I'm gonna walk back out there. Take your time, enjoy the gift shop. Mexican spec says he saw a turn signal lens and a center grill for that combi. Well, here it is. It's in the gift shop at the Slug Bug in Amarillo, Texas. Just waiting for you. Oh, this is a good little touristy, trappy kind of place, I guess. Oh, you sell them. I thought you saw one there you wanted us to snatch. Mexican Spec does sell turn signal lenses and some other decorative componentry for cars. And if you want more information, I don't know. Is it on like mexicanspec.com or something? How do they find your stuff, Mexican Spec? Stray bullet, it was a Mercury. Mercury. They look like Chinook sort of helicopters and stuff. How you doing? Sorry it got quiet. I don't know what to say right this moment. We've been on the road. We got a long way to go. It's a lot to think about. This was a really neat... Buff del Campo came up with this to stop here all on his own. I never heard of this place. So, that was pretty neat. He did good. Everybody mentioned it to him. Leave a comment on one of the videos we put out in the last couple days about how neat this was. That'll make him feel good about the streaming thing. Because I don't know. It's fun. It's something good, but it's also work. Oh, what he's doing in there. Gift shopping. They had surplus. Gift shops make me really nervous. We weren't allowed to touch anything or really look at anything in the gift shop when I was a kid. We'd get smacked. So, and then as an adult, the gift shop's expensive, so. Stray Bullet says his grandfather worked for Phillips 66 for years, and he still has a bunch of memorabilia. That's cool. Yeah, they have a Route 66 mini putt-putt here. I'm gonna switch the camera around. Don says he got a front-engine dragster in Amarillo. Wow. A front-engine dragster sounds terrifying. I mean, a rear-engine dragster sounds terrifying too, I guess. So, there's that. Ow. Ow. Slingshot. Yikes. Don says he had a lot of fun with that thing. I mean, it does sound fun. Have you watched, was it Nitro Dragster? Stray Bullet says you're going to get hurt either way. No, I mean, the goal is not to get hurt. The goal is to go really fast and make a lot of noise. I guess and win. Do you win stuff? Sounds expensive. I guess if you had a team, sponsor with a team. Live from Amarillo, Texas, I'm Kim of Kim Fixes Things. I'm here waiting on Buff del Campo to go through the gift shop here at the Bug Paint-A-Rama thing in Amarillo, Texas. Don says it was in the 1970s. Oh, Mo Parquet, Don't Play is here. Hey, Mo Parquet. You won't believe, this place is cool. It's like Stonehenge, but with Volkswagen bugs and like limousines. We're gonna walk past it again in a few minutes. Right now, Buff del Campo's in the gift shop, but you should stick around for a few minutes and see it. But Don says it was in the 1970s, and I just had a small block Chevy. In it, it ran 10 seconds flat. Just a small block Chevy on a, what, 1,500-pound chassis? Mopar says she's bringing the kids to get ice cream and then get the seals for the hub and rotor assembly. Good deal. Good deal. We're in Amarillo, Texas. But ice cream sounds good. And we were doing like the YD stream from my laptop, but I used up all the data, so we had to learn how to do it this way. And it's working out okay. It's working out okay, I guess. And I'm wearing my sunglasses because it's bright. And it's not as hot today. It's only like 90 degrees. Whereas it was like 115 in Yuma, so this is a breeze. There is a nice breeze too, and some shade. Mexican Specca asks if I can buy more data from my phone company. So I looked it up, Mexican Spec, and the way it works, because I'm on a prepaid plan. The way their system works, and it's gonna sound stupid and not the right way, but once I've used up my data for the month, I cannot change my plan. I can't add data or reduce data. I can't change my plan until next month. So no, I cannot add more data to my plan at all. I can't even pay for it. It just will not let me. I tried 6 different ways. Hi, Olive. I hope you enjoy your toast. I had a toasted bagel this morning. It was good. It was like about 6 o'clock this morning. We'll be in Amarillo by morning, says Stray Bullet. No, it won't let me make a payment. It won't let me do anything. I already changed my plan, my data plan, at the beginning of the month, and it won't let me change it again until the plan renews. Yeah, until the plan renews, I can't fix it, which is obnoxious. But it's
Are they
just
looking
the
at you
way
or
it
what?
works. They're looking at us. Yes. Did you buy gifts?
I did.
Okay.
So how are we going to gift these? I know one of them is for somebody specific,
Okay.
which I'm not going to show.
Okay. Whoa.
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay. For those of you who are here, how are we gonna decide who gets this?
I don't know.
How many people are here?
17 people.
So, for those of you who are listening, what city is Slugbug Ranch in? Who's the first one that come up with that?
Oh, I just told them all.
Oh, well,
10 seconds ago.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then that's not a good question.
Too late. You already gave it. Oh, One-Eyed Cat is here.
So who came up with that?
Hibbylong says, funny you ended up on I-40. No, we came here because people told us we had to come here, so we did it.
Yeah, we kind of took the long way up here, but we did it. We went to some caverns on the way.
Buff's, Stray Bullet says, Buff doesn't have to give me anything. Winbrook Acres says you can just mail it to me.
No answer. Nobody knows where we are.
They do, they just don't want to take your stuff.
Well, I already got the stuff.
George Strait said that. Yeah, okay, I didn't know where. Yeah, I knew it was a songbird.
Well, I got a slug bug, big bottle opener for whoever.
I'm gonna switch this around so I can see what I'm.
Okay, a slug bug, big bottle opener for somebody. Nobody answered the question.
Mexican Spec did.
Mexican. Then I gotta send it to Mexico. Jeez. Okay. He sent stuff.
Is here. We're not allowed to tell you where we are yet because that's.
I just asked the question. What Mexican spec say?
Rest of the Saber says we have to come up with another question.
Because it was too easy?
Hippie Long says you're at a junkyard in Texas, not an art display.
Oh, somebody put a lot of work into putting those in the ground. Yeah. I was looking at, they had to have a big shovel, you know, some equipment to do that. So nobody wants this? Jeez. Okay,
says, Buff, just walk to the border and throw it over. Mexican spec and get it like that.
and I got a,
Big Texan necklace.
it's a, what's this side say?
No parquet, don't play, says hello.
No parquet, don't play.
Here's
This is a lanyard. It's a lanyard. It's a bright yellow lanyard.
Did you spend a lot of money?
Now these, this one's more expensive than that one, but it doesn't matter. That's, I bought them for our viewers that are here.
I know Mexican spec. Your Mexican spec is not a border resident. That's fine. All right. Well, we have to send it to Mexican spec because he's been paying attention.
Okay, so we
He
got.
spelled it wrong, but he knew.
So he gets this thing.
I suppose he does. Yes.
And who wants the lanyard? Somebody just. No question. Just who wants the lanyard? Just say who wants the lanyard.
I gotta walk back over and show No Parquet Don't Play.
What we're doing?
Yeah, so she can go back to what she's doing too.
Be careful crossing, because I know there's somebody really didn't want me to wait for you to cross.
Didn't want me to wait for you?
Nah, he's kind of, you know, he wanted to get going, and you were crossing the street, and I slowed down and let you cross, because that's what you're supposed to do, is let people cross. But I could tell he was impatient with that.
Mexican spec says he spelled it because I'm saying it wrong. Okay. Mo Parquet says, I use lanyards for my keys. What I gotta do? Well, we'll get your number.
Well,
Okay.
you get the lanyard. She gets the lanyard. Mexican spec gets the bottle opener.
Alright, now I'm gonna walk over there again.
You want to walk or ride? Okay. I guess I'll go over there and pick you up. Can anybody still hear me at this distance? We're a pretty good distance apart. I don't know if this works. It's got me mic'd up like way across the street. Don't know. Get closer. Coming out. I'm out. Maybe they're letting me in. Getting a little closer to Kim. I bet you can hear me now. I thought I was mic'd up. The mic is on my keychain. That was dumb. Can anybody hear me now? Now that I got the mic up here in the right spot? I had the mic on my keychain. What's Kim doing? What you want? What you want, Kim?
Can we go now?
In the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. I unlocked your door. A lot of stuff in here.
I know, it's possible.
A lot of debris. All kind of camera equipment and cords, and I don't think there's any hoses, but they might be. Might complain about shops. Too many cords and hoses. And the car almost looks that way, except I don't think they're hoses. Okay.
What are hoses?
I said that's my complaint about shops. See, Kim didn't hear that. Is that too many cords and hoses in most shops? And so I said that about the car. Too many cords and hoses in here. Then I started thinking, maybe they're not hoses. They're just all cords. Okay, we're going to
Electrical hoses.
electrical hoses. That's right. We are going to go to another location and stop. And I'm going to unmic so you don't hear the bathroom noises when I go inside.
Oh, that's a good plan.
Because I've seen stuff like that happen where two guys stand in a toilet, urinals next to each other talking, and they forget they're mic'd up, and they see really dumb stuff on TV. You know? Oh, man. Oh, but I got to get over there, and you only can go this way to go that way. I'll figure it out. It's Texas, only this way to go that way stuff. They have these frontage roads, and you gotta, it's different than every other
Go
state.
this way to go that way.
Yeah, go this way to go that way. You gotta go underneath and go that way.
There
Oh,
was
you know what?
Slug Bug Ranch, guys.
Yeah, that's quite a place, isn't it?
Amarillo, Texas.
So is it Amarillo or Amarillo?
I think it's Mexican spec says I was saying it wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how the locals pronounce it. You know what? I don't have to go down there. I can go to the QT, get gas, and use that.
That's fine with me.
Toot and Totem, $317. They're the same price. I've never been in that one. I'll go to the. Oh no, I gotta go to this one. Oh no, I can go to the QT, and then I can get out over here and go underneath. I just don't want to end up having to go a whole nother exit down. to.
What's everybody's gas prices in their area today? And here it's 317, and we paid 308 this morning. Oh, it's 314 at PNT. Oh no, unleaded is 317.
I don't want to go, and there's too many cars coming.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Dueling gas stations, the quicker. How do they both make money? It doesn't make sense.
They make money because you come into their store and buy all the overpriced stuff. Okay, so now there's big gridlock here.
Well, that sounds nice. Everybody likes gridlock. Scenic gridlock here in Texas. Here in Gridlock, Texas.
Moved over to the left as far as I could so people can get by, and a few of them are going by, and a few of them are gridlocked. Oh, there's a nice looking Corvette.
Where?
Right in front of us. Like if I went real fast, I'd smash into it.
Oh, you
Red and black. See, I like red and black. My Corvette was red and black.
You better not smash into it.
No, that was just my directions.
Leave the Jeep run, okay?
What, while I'm gassing up? Yeah,
Oh, I
okay.
thought you were going to go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna do both. Why is it I always pull into the out of service
I
one?
don't know, you got bad luck for that.
Oh, now I gotta go around again.
Oh, now you got to go all the way.
There's
to
two out of service ones, and both of them are direction I want to go. Are any of these working? They appear to be working down here, but not up there.
Okay. I'm going to read comments.
You're gonna read the comments, and I'll park in the shade so you can see it.
Steve Andrews says $4.70 is the cheapest near me. In
Okay.
Washington.
You're
Olive
gonna-
hasn't been out today. Lester LeSabre says $3.89 here.
I'll leave this mic connected to the seatbelt. And that way. Okay, and you're good here. Okay. You know, there are Middle Eastern countries where you're not allowed to get gas with the car off. You have to keep it running. I don't understand that. Here, it's the other way around. So, I don't think it's a danger. I'll just make sure I'm grounded or something. Who knows?
Beckman's Beck was watching DDE video. In a shot behind Damon's shoulder, price changed at the gas station. It went down 15 cents. I know sometimes they scroll prices for cash versus credit, and some places they scroll a price for a member versus non-members. It could have been something like that. 15 cents is about the split in the places I can remember, but I don't know. Or it might have come down. Might have came down. Depends on how the bombs dropped that day. Well, that was a diverting thing to do. And we got a little bit of video for the video. I don't know if we ran anybody off. We were there a little bit long, but it was very colorful, you know, more colorful than looking at desert. I don't know. I kind of like that better than most tourist traps. This definitely was a tourist trap, but as tourist traps go, I liked it. Okay. Oh, there's more comments. Let's see. No Parquet says she's listening, pulling out of her driveway. We lived in communist hellhole, Stephen. Yeah, well, a lot of that going around.
If you're showing pictures, on top of that gas pump, oh, there's a big old bird hanging out.
He's just hanging out. He's look. Oh, I can't show it. It was a bird. He's just looking for people to drop him some breadcrumbs. Stray Bullet says I was actually excited to see 557. Yeah, it's good that the price is dropping, not going up. I don't know though. Did they finish that war? It seems like every other day they change their mind whether they're warring or not. Dawn from One Eyed Cat says, not complaining at $3.55. We were up to $4.35. It was $4.89 out in Yuma. $4.89, $4.79, something like that was the highest price that we saw on the trip. So, yeah, $3.17 is a very welcome. That's good. That's real good. Because, you know, we still have a long drive. We still have, more than 15 hours worth of driving. I'm guessing that's more than 3 tanks of gas. So, you know, that's good. Stray Bullet says the war has absolutely nothing to do with our fuel prices in California, Kim. No, that's not true, Stray Bullet. Crude oil is a commodity, and the price of gasoline is tied, maybe not directly, but tied to the cost of that commodity. And it has nothing to do with whether you actually are holding it in your hand or not. It's a matter of, if the price goes up in Shanghai, then the price goes up. It's a worldwide commodity market. Stray Bullet says, I could give a flying F about the war. Well, I mean, I have thoughts on the war, but I have no control over the war. I can't make it begin or end. I'm not in favor of war. You know, people die. Our people die, and their people die, and I'm not really all that happy about any of that. I recognize that war happens. I know that I don't know everything that's going on. Generally, I would prefer to see something else happen than war. I don't like us spending the money that we're spending on the war, but just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not happening. Mexican Spec says, Kim, in California, the high prices are from the government there. Yes. The difference between the prices like here and in California are because of the government there, but the increase this summer was related to the war. But yeah, the prices are always going to be higher out there because of the gasoline formulations and other political things that happen. But when the price of crude oil goes up, the price of gasoline is going to go up out there. And when the price of crude oil comes down, the price of gasoline is going to come down there as well. Not as far, it's never going to be as low as it is in states that have no fuel tax and different government systems, but there you go. Todd Saw says $3.35 in Central Texas. Yeah, we're at $3.17. Stray Bullet says the price of oil becomes practically meaningless. I don't know if it becomes meaningless. I know it weighs much lower percentage in the fluctuations of the prices out there. And I don't know. I don't know everything about it. I should be careful what I say because I don't want to pretend like I know more about it than you. You live out there. You see where it goes. But the thing with like commodities, right? Like when we were in Yuma, Arizona, right? Lettuce capital of the world, and date capital of the world. The lettuce and the dates should be cheaper in Yuma because they grow it there. But if the price goes up on a commodity level, they charge more at the grocery store in Yuma, just like they charge more at the grocery store in Maine, even though they have to ship it all the way across the country. And it doesn't make sense. Like, it's cheaper to provide it to me when I'm in Yuma. So the cost should be lower, but it doesn't actually work that way. It's based on commodity prices. And they do the same thing with like oranges. In Florida, the oranges are still way more expensive than they should be. And compared to the cost of shipping it across the country, you would think that like in Seattle, Washington, the price of oranges would be way, way higher, but it's similar. It's I don't geopolitical cost structures and whatnot. But I am not. That's like not a thing. Straight bullets like I understand how it works in the normal world, but we're in California. Thanks, California. Stray Bullet says soon we are actually going to have gas shortages like in the 70s here in California. I don't know. Is that true or is that hype? I don't know. It does seem like they're intentionally putting a stranglehold on the supply chain there in California. You know, they do the same thing with the water. They do the same thing with electricity in California. They intentionally make things. They intentionally like do the scarcity thing so that they can increase prices. That's like California is losing refineries. Yeah. Because it's expensive to maintain refineries, and if a company owns two refineries and they close a refinery, you would think in a logical world, right? If we close a refinery, then we can only make half as much product. So, we can't make as much money. But in California, if you close a refinery, then there's twice as much demand and you can charge more. So you actually make more money with less work. So it makes sense to buy your competition and shut them down. Dustin Saber says, no pipeline from California to east of them. No, they won't allow it. California will not allow it. They have rules against stuff like that. It really is. It's not. It doesn't make sense. It's not like in the rest of the world where things are set up to actually provide goods and services for people. In California, it's set up to extort people by creating artificial scarcity and taxation. California is crazy in that way. It's one of those things where, well, if you don't like it, leave. Oh, and by the way, we have a special tax if you try to leave California. California's nuts. It's a scary place, but it's also very beautiful, and you can make a lot of money if you get a good job in California. So the exorbitant taxes and overregulation are hurting Californians big time. Right, like regular Californians are being harmed, but the rich and politically influential in California are making money, bucket loads of money. Don't fill up anywhere near the airport. Yeah, that's good to remember. Never let the car company top off the tank. Always do it yourself, because the car company charges you a super premium to put gas in the tank. Deglobalize the commodity markets and get rid of more ridiculous regulations. I don't know. I can't fix it. The people who are wealthy and powerful are, standing on the throat of the common person to extort extra pennies. They don't care. Stray Bullet says the population has done nothing but rise, and it will until they'll keep raising prices until the population starts to hurt. Then they'll complain that they have population problems. Mexican Spec says always fill your electric car with gas or they'll charge you to fill the tank. Maybe that was just Hertz. Yeah, that's in reference to a story where Hertz charged somebody to refill the gas of an electric car. Because dumb.
Refrigerator.
It is. You can turn it down or up, whichever. Are we doing a mileage calculation?
Yes, we are. Just
Okay.
I'm gonna give you that here.
Guys, we're doing a mileage calculation. Can someone take these numbers and do math?
163 miles.
163 miles. And we used 6.37 gallons. Is Buff okay? That was taking a long time. He was in the bathroom, I think, and he had to pay for gas. Oh, do we have a nice beverage? You have a beverage still?
I'm fine.
Okay.
No, it was another problem. I'll just go on and I'll get to the other problem.
Oh, there's more problems.
It's just, it was something I tried to do and it didn't work out.
I'm sorry.
As usual. I was trying to deal with a machine, and you know how that is.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Oh, we couldn't get a receipt?
No, that was the first problem.
Okay.
So there are multiple problems. Okay,
They said it's 25.58.
that sounds about
Mexican
right.
spec, you get 2 points. One-eyed cat, you get 2 points. Lester
But
LeSabre,
why
you
won't
get
this
2
thing
points.
go? Is the brake on? No? Is that... Okay, so what's stopping this from going? Is the engine running?
Yes.
Okay, it's going.
Oh, you're uphill a little bit.
Yeah, it's stiction.
Mexican spec says at least you guys don't have to pay to use the bathrooms there. I mean, you pay. You know, you're paying for the gas.
This guy's dead. He is clueless anybody could even be around him. More interested in sucking on his cigarette. Oh, man.
Try and relax, Chris.
I
I'll
know.
make you drive. Look at the puppy.
Yep, I'm trying to
Look at the puppy.
avoid everybody and everything.
The puppy. Puppy, 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 puppy. You see the puppy? Puppy, puppy, puppy. Okay.
I'm going to let this guy go because he's never going to get in otherwise. Or woman.
Mexican spec says we have to pay 5 to 10 pesos to use the bathroom, and more if you want toilet paper. I was bring my own. Oh man.
So here's what happened. I decided to do something fun and buy a lottery ticket and a scratcher, and then we were going to scratch it off to have some fun on live. So to get that, you have to scan your ID to make sure you're old enough. It says I'm not old enough. So I let it reset and I tried it again. Once again, it says I'm not old enough to play the lottery. Well, I'm 72, so I don't know how old you have to be to play the lottery, but I couldn't get a lottery ticket. So I gave up.
Well,
So once again, dealing with a machine that's supposed to make somebody some money, and it's messed up, and they make nothing. So they have eliminated their salesperson, and now they make nothing.
well, welcome in, Faith. There you go. That's
So they eliminated somebody's job to save money, but then they made no money.
well. The good news is they've saved you money.
They saved me
because
$5.
You didn't spend money on a lottery ticket.
Well, but we were going to have a little fun with that
That
on
would
the
have
road.
been more fun than
Oh,
not.
you know what I did. It's what I didn't do.
Oh,
I
take your
forgot.
wallet out of your pocket?
I did that. I forgot to set the GPS to something interesting.
Oh.
So we will have a route instead of just like blindly going forward.
But this is our road now, right?
Yes.
Well, I can poke at the GPS a little bit.
Yeah, I'll do it. Once we get out of
Do
a
you
lot
know
of
where
traffic.
we're going next?
See, you
Should
can buy
I ask-
headstones over there.
Oh, headstone.
Yeah, I
You
really
can see
wanted
Amarillo.
I really wanted to have a destination.
Do
So
you guys have a destination?
well, I gotta
Amarillo?
punch it all in. So let's just.
I can punch it in. It scares me when you punch it in during traffic.
What city's out ahead of us? Pick something in Oklahoma City. I don't care what. So you're gonna have to have. Oh, it's gonna be difficult because every time I hit a bump, I punch the wrong place. Oh, that was wrong. Back.
Mexican spec says you have to be 75 and Mexican to play the Texas lottery, and Less of a Saber says you have to be 90 to pay the lottery in Texas. So.
Okay, Kim, you can punch that in. Put OK, Oklahoma. It should pick that out.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to hold you up to the road.
Yeah, you got too many. You don't have like 5 or 6 hands, which is what you need to do this job.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to show you the road while I type stuff into the GPS.
Yeah, just touch it with your fingernail. If you do it with your finger, it doesn't take it.
Oklahoma.
Okay, you found Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Then just see Oklahoma City, see what it does without any address. Might not take it. Usually have to have an address.
Yeah.
What'd it do?
Mexican spec says Tanner's house.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have his address, and it's like, I should have done it while I was parked, but I didn't think of that. I forgot that step.
Somebody give us a generic
Give us an address of someone. Look up
Oklahoma.
somebody look up an IHG hotel. I don't know, or a gas station. I don't care what. Anything.
We're on I-40.
Mexican restaurant in Oklahoma City. Well, just pick something, just so we have a real address. Don't care what it is.
Oh yeah, we can go to Oklahoma City. I didn't know there was a.
So I'm only going to drive to almost there and then pick out something else further ahead. Yeah, I'm about frozen. Okay.
$246 miles.
Who put that in? What's that?
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Oh, I don't need that. Oh, you just put that in, just generic,
Yeah.
and it gave you a. Okay, fine. We'll use that. It picked some address it liked. Oh, man. I thought that guy was going to cut in, but he didn't. Okay. So it's taking us to Oklahoma City, just some random location there. Okay, that's fine. Just put it up and then. Oh,
I just picked the first address again.
okay, yeah, fine. It does that sometimes.
First Airborne or something.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, then just clip it back up there and we're good to go. Yeah, it'll do that. Sometimes you put a city, it'll just give you some random address. But it'll give us, all I'm looking for is like a...
Pembroke Acres says it sure is flat there. You better believe it is. Wide open spaces here in Texas. You can see all the way to Oklahoma. And there's a train. Mill Parquet got the ice cream. Nice. Excellent here. Gotta like some ice cream on a hot day.
road construction.
Straight bullet says, oh my God. Straight bullet says you can see the curvature of the earth. No, the earth is flat. It's flat, not curved. That's the curvature of the lens of the camera. Place tricks on you. Place tricks on you.
Okay, so we're back to everything being normal.
Everything is normal?
Okay, can we... Now this, whatever this device is, it's blocking me from picking up my drink. This, I can't look at it.
Okay.
It's out of the way? Okay, thanks.
McDonald's is what they wanted. Yeah. Is McDonald's ice cream machine is always broken. Always. I'm glad there wasn't an admission price thing. Oh shoot, what am I doing?
What happened?
I don't know.
Is it still going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Lester's saber's too slow. No, you're fine, Lester. I just picked something. When we get close, we're not going to drive non-stop for 256 miles. So...
No, I just want something so I can... Just a time countdown to a destination so I know about how far we are for something. It just makes it nice. And if you make a wrong turn, it shows up right away. It's because it starts squawking at you.
Mopoke says that just means they actually clean it if it's broken. You don't know that, Mopoke.
What's that?
They may not clean the ice cream machine even when it is broken. There's a lot of reasons why ice cream machines might or might not actually be broken. Like, they're supposed to take those ice cream machines apart on a pretty regular basis, like late at night. So sometimes they'll just take it apart and they don't feel like putting it back together. Or they run out of the ice cream mixture.
You know, it gets windy out here. You probably can't see it, but there's a whole bunch of
windmills way out
windmills
there.
out there.
And Texas is one of those places where they have to build a hill so they can make a bridge to go over the highway.
Well, it depends on what part of Texas you're in. Yep. Something going on here.
I mean, Texas is a really big place, so... Somebody's truck is broken. Lester says it breaks because they never clean it. Oh, I don't know if that's true. Is that why it... I don't think that's why it breaks. Mexican Spec says he won't buy ice cream at McDonald's because they keep the prices the same but makes the cups smaller. It's shrinkflation and I won't go for it.
It's like I always bought quart jars of mayonnaise, just 32 ounces. And I noticed now they're 30 ounces. I noticed one brand was 30 ounces. So, well, I'm not buying that anymore. They're cheating us. Well, now they're all 30 ounces. So, I don't know. I guess just screwed.
I mean, I don't know. You could try and fight but it doesn't always work. I don't know.
Hey, we're going to get closer to some wind turbines here.
In this kind of weather, the machine is going all day? I would think, yeah. Alright, you guys are going to have to look at my lap for a minute while I want my drink. Open with one hand.
Okay, now we're coming out of the work zone.
Mexican spec is not short. This cone is smaller now too. Yeah, they're tiny. They're tiny. I just in general won't eat at McDonald's because it's really not good for you.
I used to really like Big Macs. And then going down the road, I used to buy McDonald's cheeseburger. The cheese kind of glued the thing together and kept it from spilling crap all down my shirt and in my lap while I was driving. So I used to do that. And I didn't eat them for a long, long time. Yeah, because it's diabetes and all, trying not to eat the bread and all that. I was on the road going up to Maryland. I was hungry. I thought, I'll just do that again. And I got one of those. It didn't taste very good. And I guess after years of not having one, maybe that bread wasn't really appealing to me anymore. See, you're going to show the wind turbines, or can they see them?
Yeah, they can see them.
Okay. They're all over the place. Off in the haze.
Mexican spec says the meat in the Big Mac is so small. Yeah, it's just regular hamburger meat.
I kind of
It's
like.
not just small, it's super, super thin.
I like thin
It used
burgers,
to be
but most
1/10
people
of a
don't.
pound, but I'll bet you it's less than that now.
Probably 1/10 a pound.
It was 1/10 of a pound before it was cooked. And I'll bet you it's even less. It's just, I don't know. What do you do? How do you convince anybody to change that? Steve Andrews says they ruin the ice cream to make it more healthy. They make it whatever's cheapest, and then they tell you it's more healthy to try and sell it to you as an excuse for the change. I don't know.
I mean, I've
If you
seen
have a
that.
suggestion on how to fix it, let me know.
I've seen that. Really good products, and then all of a sudden it says improved. They ruined it. Oh, I'll know an example. Anybody that remembers New Coke? Does anybody remember when Coca-Cola went to New Coke? It's a huge failure. They took a really good product and ruined it. And then they came out with, tried to save themselves with Coke Classic. And pretty soon New Coke was gone.
You know when Coke really went down in tubes?
I don't know.
When they took the real Coke out of it.
Oh, yeah, 1912
Yeah,
or something.
I'm kidding. It was a long time ago. Straight Bullet remembers. And then Coke Classic came back out.
Yep.
Mexican. Or, Straight Bullet drinks the Mexican Coke. I guess that tastes different.
It's got sugar in it instead of high fructose corn syrup or something. And then I drink the Diet Coke or what was the other one? The Zero Coke Zero or Zero Sugar. That's pretty good. Yeah, this kind of feels like you're driving across the Midwest. Well, I guess it sort of is the lower Midwest. This part of Texas is south of Kansas and Nebraska and South Dakota.
Wow, that is one giant wind farm. I bet you that provides electricity all the way in Amarillo.
Yeah, I don't know. Those things aren't that big. I mean, they're big.
Yeah, but I can see 3
Yeah.
layers of them.
Yeah.
Direction.
I mean, compared to a nuclear power plant, they're
Well, yeah.
nothing.
But they keep going for as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with them. I don't know about the cost versus benefit, because those blades are composite. Those are epoxy, epoxy in some kind of, like carbon fiber or fiberglass or something. That's a big, and those epoxy's expensive. And then they have a lifespan on them because the leading edges get torn up from the sand and the dust and everything hits them. So then they've got to change the blades out. You got to pay somebody to go up there and do that. That's probably not a cheap process. I don't know.
Some of them aren't spinning. I don't know. I think they can charge a premium for quote-unquote green energy. So
See, and then the parents up there touched on and stuff. It's like they keep a lot of people busy, I guess. I don't know. See the wires coming out of them. I don't know.
all of that is just another climate scam. I don't know.
Well, I think
Somebody's
ads
making money
to
somewhere.
it. Yeah, they're making money. It's working. Adding power to the grid, and if they can do it economically, I guess it's fine.
Same solar. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think there is some good to reducing our dependency on petroleum for everything all the time. So if there's supply disruptions, such as at the moment, the impact can be padded. But I don't know.
Well, I don't know about the rest of the country, but around here, this whole trip we've taken, it's been not quite a month. Gasoline prices have come down quite a bit, so I don't know what's going on with the supply chain there, but something's improving.
Street Bullet says they will never pay for themselves. That is possible, unless the price of energy skyrockets due to something like, I don't know, a war or something like that. Then they start charging 10 times as much for electricity, and now suddenly it does pay for itself. I don't know. Straight Bullet says nuclear is the only way to go.
Yes, George W. Bush called it. What did he say? Not nuclear. Nuclear.
Nuclear. That's
There is
what I was trying to say.
there's no such word. Nuclear. Yeah, all right, we know what you mean. And I think the president ought to figure out how to pronounce it properly. Oh man.
I remember as a kid, I read a bunch of propaganda about how good nuclear was, how it was going to be free electricity for everybody.
Well, there are a lot of advantages to it, and I think from the time I was in to now, they've worked out a lot of the problems, and those things will run for quite a while. But they do take maintenance, and the maintenance is a pain in the ass because there's stuff that's hot, and you've got to have people who are willing to work in that environment. It's to make it safe. I had a friend that worked most of his life in what they call outages, which are refuels, and they go in and they inspect tubes and pipes and things that they can't inspect when it's running. He made good money, yet he's traveling. Yeah, just like me, he spent his whole life traveling, away from home.
Let's see. Olive says solar and wind are more capacity faster than nuke installations. That
Oh, nuclear's a build a nuclear power plant is a huge deal.
Yeah. I mean,
And when it's running, it's really producing.
I mean, wind and solar are not terribly dangerous. So, I mean, there's obviously dangers and problems, and
Any place
like,
there's a huge amount of power either being made or stored, there are potential for problems.
yeah,
You just have to know what they are.
but I mean, you can make a small solar or wind site, like very localized, to meet the needs of something, like a cell tower or a
I'd love to have a windmill in our
small
backyard.
home site. Yeah,
That would be
an
great.
off-grid home site,
It wouldn't have to be big either, and
and yeah,
you could run our shop out of it.
you pay up front, and then you have set it up, and it runs, and you have a supply of power until it wears out. And
So you have a bearing failure and it flies apart.
yeah, I mean,
Don't stand in line with this rotating thing.
that could be a good thing, you know. Let's say we're asked if your friend glows in the dark.
If my friend what?
Glows in the dark.
Oh, no, he's actually he died, but
So
he's older than me, and he's I don't remember what happened. He I don't know. He died. He's like in his late 70s.
Olive says decentralized is also good. Yeah, I mean it not so much of a target for some type of negative behavior when you have to.
With all the downside that I always talk about with electric cars, because you get a lot of losses, line losses in moving the power from wherever it's produced to wherever it comes out.
Yeah, that's
Huge losses. But I knew a guy in Ohio. He converted a little Honda. If anybody remembers, a little Honda 600. He had a Honda 600. He made it electric, and he's kind of up to date electric stuff. With motor controllers and good stuff. And then he had a lean-to garage on his house, and that thing was covered with solar collectors. He didn't drive a lot. He drove to the store and back, and drove it just a little bit. So the solar collectors were enough to keep the batteries topped off. And I thought that was pretty cool, because he wasn't on the grid at all with the car. It was solar. But he couldn't drive it, long distance every day, because solar from his roof of his garage wasn't going to produce that much. But for the amount he drove it, he never used electricity from anything other than his solar collectors.
Straight bullets, not electric cars, buff. They're coal powered.
That's why I say you get an electric car, you should have a license plate that says nuke power on it. It's nuclear powered.
Mexican Spec says at least you wouldn't have any birds near you, Kim. Yeah, there are dangers to birds. I don't know, though. There could be potential for danger to wildlife and people from nuclear. Although the risk levels are way down, the chances of risk of danger to birds and other wildlife is pretty low. But if it does happen, it's pretty catastrophic. Whereas
birds have pretty sharp vision, and they see stuff like that. But occasionally they get, just like what happened with the Dart the last time we went to a restaurant in your Dodge Dart.
Yeah, bird hit the
clobbered a bird.
I don't know why. I was putting chicken in it and lost. Stray Bullet says it would cost you at least double from using grid power, Kim. Yeah, for solar or wind, if you had to set maybe more than double. But I'm saying, if you were in an off-grid situation, meaning there was no electrical power in the vicinity of your property. So if you were out here way out in the west and there was no power line, it was miles away, no, it isn't terribly practical. That's why, people who put those solar panels on the roof of their house, it's unlikely that those solar panels will actually ever pay for themselves. And
Well,
people don't want to do the math because it's
Well,
hard
there's-
to accept, but that's the reality of it.
There's two ways of doing the solar panels on the roof. One is you charge batteries and you try to run your house on it. And the other way is, what was the thing, I can't remember the name of the company, somebody remembered on here, that Elon Musk started, and it was a big deal about 10 years ago. And they buy this house and everything, but what it does is it feeds power into the grid and you get paid for it. So you still have to buy your own, put onto the grid, the plant. I thought that was a pretty interesting concept. And when I was in Yuma, I don't know, like 10 years ago, so many houses had those systems on. I forget what the name of that company was. I don't know if they're still around. Because where I live, there's not so much sun.
I did see that. That was
What was it
had
that?
a huge facility.
So
Did
what
something
started the
wrong.
fire?
The solar panels.
Oh, so, yeah, there was yeah.
They did something wrong.
That could
and they
happen
screwed
with
up.
any bad electrical system in a building, I would guess.
It could.
The
Yeah, I mean, it could, but it's more likely to happen right now with a solar thing, and it's more likely with a battery-powered car than with an electric or with a gasoline-powered car. But gasoline-powered cars also light on fire sometimes.
Remember I showed you the parking lot in Yuma at the airport, and they got all these shade structures where you park because it's hot as hell there, and you don't want the car sitting without shade. Remember I showed you those? They were, but they had solar panels on top of every one of those shade structures.
It's all obsessed with having bad signal.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we did drop off of some viewers.
Oh, here we go again.
Well, we're out in the middle of nowhere.
What, we got another slideshow going?
I mean, well, there's a cell tower right there. We should.
Might not be Verizon.
Of course, it's Verizon. Verizon owns everything. I don't know. It'll either come back or it won't. It says we've got more people again. 13, 14. I think maybe we're coming back in. Let's see. Yeah. And there's good and bad in everything. I mean, anybody that tells you that, one solution is going to save us all or make you $1 million when any effort, or they're obviously the video's still going okay.
If you stick dissimilar metals in a lemon, I think you can get some voltage out of it.
You can, but you
So if you had a,
so if you have a lemon orchard,
yeah, and then
power the world.
powered everything with the lemon orchard. Yeah, that's probably. You know who did that? He did it with potatoes. Garage 54 in Russia.
Oh yes.
He hooked all those potatoes together with all those dissimilar metals and like a whole potato farm going. And they're trying to start a car, and they could never start the car. They could get enough voltage, but not enough power out of it to even kick the engine over. It's pretty funny.
Straight Bullet says the government subsidizes all of that nonsense. Oh yeah, get government involved. That'll definitely make it more efficient. Because that happens. That was sarcasm also. Yeah, the government, they give money to their friends. They get convinced by people that some new technology is going to make them a lot of money. They invest in it, then the government subsidizes it, and then they sell all their stock, and then the government stops subsidizing it, and then it loses a ton of money. And then we all do it again. Then we vote them out of office and vote new people in the office, and then the new people think of new ways to scam us. So there's that. And then the rest of us common folk drudge
That is
on
a
through.
big cross.
That is.
It's a huge cross.
Jesus.
I'm going to move over because this guy speeded up enough that I'm gonna get cars stacking up behind me, and I'd rather they go around me.
Interstate 40 headed east towards Oklahoma, where the wind goes whipping down the plain.
We are 223 miles west of Oklahoma City.
223 miles. That's nice. Maybe Tanner will see this and invite us over tonight. I don't know. He said he was working.
We have to put miles behind us.
That's right.
We've lollygagged around long enough.
Lollygag? I don't even remember lollygagging.
Yesterday we didn't put a lot of miles behind us. And it was a long day.
We put it like double the miles that we were planning to. Because we couldn't get a hotel room. We had to keep
Got to a hotel we usually stay at. And it was in New Mexico.
Well, we were going to stop after dinner in Carlsbad.
We're gonna stay at Carlsbad. I was
and
tired.
I was like, no.
Kim goes, no, we gotta go further. And I said, you know, if we get up in the morning or fresh, we'll do better. Kim was, no, let's go further.
It
Okay,
wasn't even dark yet.
I know. So we went to Hobbs, New Mexico, and the hotels there were double the cost of like what we usually pay. It's like, I even asked her, why so expensive? She's like, I don't know. Okay, so we're not doing that. So we went to the next place, which was wherever it was we stayed.
That water
Brown.
tower's got a lean.
Yeah, Brown something. Where'd we stay?
Brownfield.
Brownfield, which had more normal prices, just about what we usually pay. And it was 11 o'clock in the evening, and I was whooped. Tired.
How would it supposed to lean like that? You wouldn't.
Gray County line. I don't know, what's it say?
It says, No, it's British. That's why it's leaning.
I don't know.
Either it's supposed to lean or the wind got it.
I would say that's been that way for a long time. There's the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Straight Bullet says he drove over 1,100 miles in one day once, and the Mustang wound up pretty good. Nice. Mike says look out for a roadside revival tent. Let's hope not.
Look at that, it says Oklahoma City, 219. And what's it say here? 219. You must have put it in a good spot. It's the same.
Tim says, Trim says, pay by the hour hotels are the best. No, they're not. Stray Bullet says, go push that tower over, Buff. If it was going to fall over, it would have already. Mike N wants to stop at Buc-ee's. Lester LeSabre says, along I-75 in Ohio, the church had a big Jesus statue reaching up out of a big pond, and it got struck by lightning. Interesting. Because Jesus. Can't stop at Buc-ee's because there ain't no Buc-ee's. Not right now. Got some round bales. And maybe some corn. Is that corn? Yeah, that's corn. It's a good amount of corn.
Yeah, we went pretty quickly from an oil area to agriculture.
Well, from oil
Pretty
to
quickly.
wind to corn.
Well, remember I said, whoa, look at that. That's
grain elevators, yeah.
grain elevators, because before that, there were mostly drilling oil wells. Kim,
Yeah,
can you reach
maybe.
They're right behind me somewhere. There's a bag of dates.
Yeah. Got some dates. Here's Bucko Campo's bag of dates from Dateland Dates in Dateland, Arizona.
If I eat a date or two, my grumbellies will go away and I won't have to eat for a while.
I tried to get you some breakfast.
Yeah, we had breakfast this morning.
I set you guys down for half a second here.
I gotta unzip
Yeah, it's got
one of those things, Ziploc bag.
Stupid bag.
At this point, it's an unziploc. Yeah, that one's a little tough, isn't it? You gotta mess with it.
It's not the best. It does seal well, it's just hard to get open. I should use
We've got Ziplocs that have a zipper. Maybe we could put it in there. Thank you.
Maybe. Yeah, that's right. We did buy Ziplocs. That's okay.
Oh, these are good. Thank you.
Hey, look at this. A dip. Actual change in elevation.
Oh, that's for me. Thank you.
Straight Bullet says Buffy Cameron and Dave. Yes.
I wonder if you can get these kind of dates anywhere else. It's the only place I've ever seen them.
I don't know. They're called Thori. Thoory. Thori dates. Thori dates.
Completely non-sticky dates.
It kind of looks like a grape. Dried out. Big
Looks like a little turd.
But it's a date.
I'm gonna get 3 of them. Whoa! Oh, jeez!
Hang on to the wheel.
Holy
cow.
crap!
Holy crap. It's like there's wind or something.
It's one of the.
It's like those big fans are blowing the car.
That, you know what that was? That was a big old whirlwind across the no dirt in it, but across the road, and we went through it. Because it went one way, then the other way. Man, that was a strong one too. I hate that when I'm landing an airplane.
Almost died.
That'll take an airplane out. A small airplane.
Yeah.
And there's things called rotors. They're sideways.
The wheel.
Huh?
Scared me.
Oh, well, we're through it. I act like I'm not holding the steering wheel. I got a firm grip. With this hand. This hand I'm moving around.
Well, Parquet says, Bucky's, they built the biggest one in Mississippi down here by us. But I've never went. And she asks, what do people go to Bucky's for? Is there some kind of good food?
They keep the bathrooms clean. You can take a shit in there.
So I guess it's the bathroom experience is just really good. And they have Bucky's things. I don't know about Parquet.
When you go use the bathroom, there's a guy in there who just never stops cleaning. And
Straight Bullet suggests no flaps and coming hot.
man, yeah. Depends on the length of the runway.
Well, we're in a shadow. It's really weird with the whole sky being empty except for one little cloud that we're underneath. That's why it's dark. We'll hit a line and then suddenly it'll be daylight on the other side of the line again. Pretty wild. Lester LeSabre says beaver nuggets. Will Parquet says cleanest men's bathroom. I'll let my paw know. Yeah. There's some irrigated fields. Aren't they lovely? Corn and windmills. You want more?
Oh no, you sipped it up. No, it's good reason not to have more. 3 is enough. I only wanted 2, and then you had 3. They're pretty good, but I really don't want to fill up on dates.
RK says the kids will want everything. Better get ready for that part. Yeah. Hippie Long says, I bet that's the furthest you have ever seen in a 360 view, Kim. Maybe. It's hard to say. I can't tell how far it is because at some point you lose all perspective and distance. It just keeps going and going and going. Mopar K says Texas has the smallest trees I've ever seen. They're just bushes.
Yeah, it depends on what part of Texas you're in. Texas is one of the, it's huge.
Yeah. I mean, there's places where there's trees, but out here there's no trees. There's some trees, actually, I can see over by that.
Yeah, like if you're down
The next road has some trees along it.
like there's parts of Texas right near Louisiana. Looks like just Louisiana. Now West Texas, high desert or whatever you want to call that.
Oh, Rick from RC Industries is here. He says
Hey.
hello from southern Indiana. Hey, Rick. We are in Texas. We're
Northern
traveling
Texas.
from Amarillo along I-40
Amarillo.
with a current destination aiming at Oklahoma City. But really, we're trying to get all the way back to Tennessee. Not today, though. It's not gonna.
We're gonna run out of day.
We're gonna run out of day. Yeah, that's right. Rick says he's been enjoying our trip. Oh, that's fantastic. That's why we're doing it, because it's pretty topical content. It's not gonna stick around and have people watching it for forever. So people either like it watching it now, or it's kind of gone.
Or 30 or 40 years ago, 30 or 40 years from now, somebody come back and watch it. Look at how it was. Look at those old cars. Those ancient trucks.
Hippie Long says cable windmills are really just props helping rotate the Earth. That's right. They're actually helping move the tectonic plates.
Well, maybe those aren't generators up there. Maybe they're motors, and that's what's making the wind.
They're making wind. That's how the U.S. government controls the CIA controls the weather with those big windmills. No Parquet wonders what Indiana is like. Yes, tell us, Rick of RC Industries. What is Indiana like today?
Kim, rest area, 1 mile. I assume you don't want to go, or do you want to go?
I don't really need a rest.
Okay, then we're gonna fly by it.
Okay.
I just always ask,
Parquet says Paul still wears the RC Industry t-shirt. Sweet. Rick's a good guy. If anybody is not familiar with RC Industry channel, he's good people. He's part of our No Name Nationals family, and he's come down to our place and visited and made some YouTube content. That was fun, and it's always a good time. So if you are not subscribed to his channel, make sure you check it out. Not sponsored, but
He drove one of your greatest vehicles. That Dodge truck, the steering column, well, the whole.
he might be the only person who's driven Big Blue.
That truck, you pushed it down the hill and around the corner and parked it. The body's not even attached to the frame because it's all rusted through. What a piece of junk.
He's probably the last person who will ever take a ride in the Lost Fire as well.
He couldn't have, you can't drive the Lost Fire.
No, he just took a ride in it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't think that thing even rolled.
He sat on a cinder block and I pushed him with his skid loader.
Oh, you had the back end up because we took the rear end out from under it.
Crits is here. Welcome in. We are on the road again. Couldn't wait to get on the road again.
Isn't there a song like that?
I can't wait to get. Yeah, I think it's like Willie Nelson or something.
We can't sing it. What is that thing? What is that thing? It's got stars on it like Texas. Oh, is that a rest area? Might be a rest area. Is it going the other way?
It's either a rest area or a truck stop. That might be the rest area. Remember, there's a rest area at 1 mile?
Yeah, that was the other one. It didn't look like that.
Wasn't as good.
Didn't look anything like that. That's interesting.
That's more gooder. Suddenly we're out of the flatness too. That's good.
Yeah, it's getting into rolling hills. Now, for some reason, I caught up to a car.
Chris says I have a rusted framed Ranger I need to weld and just looked at today. Ooh, man, I hate when trucks. Can't you just find a good frame?
Can't you just?
Can't you just replace the frame? After being in the South for a while, I don't want to weld anything anymore, especially not a frame, not a truck frame. Like, man.
Can you get iron oxide welding rod or welding wire?
Oh. Yeah,
Can you weld rust with other rust?
that's right. You gotta get the high rust rod. High oxides of iron. Yeah, we've definitely moved out of the plains areas. Parquet said this were the smallest trees in Texas. Maybe we're in Oklahoma.
No, we're not.
It still looks pretty flat, doesn't it? Let's see it. Looks like a missile silo. It does kind of look like a missile silo. Or a salt dome. No, it wasn't a salt dome.
This Mercedes, somebody closed the door and had their clothing hanging out.
It's just a. Don't stare. It's just a.
Don't stare?
Yeah.
Looks like
Somebody's
their clothing
pajamas.
is, they're flapping in the breeze. Those are going to wear out.
It's hard to weld rust.
See, over there, there's
Sure is.
cattle.
Cows. It's a cow farm. There are gonna be cows.
Cows that are not in a feedlot.
Dr. Gold stops in, says, I forgot.
Whoa, here we go
We
again.
were still road tripping. Hi to all, wishing for continued good weather and safe travels. We're doing good except for the occasional wind gust. Tries to rip the steering wheel out of his hands. Chris says he's taking the good frame rails from a Trailblazer and using it on a Ranger, transplanting Ford Motor Company's. Oh, is it just like the rear rails, like back where the rear wheels are, that they're bad and you're going to weld it up by the cab? I can see doing that.
See,
One of the
Parquet, the
problems-
trees are getting bigger.
Yeah, we've got trees all of a sudden. Ask and you shall receive. Texas trees. Grits, the thing that somebody told me at one time is you gotta be real careful about welding, especially on like car and small truck frames, is it's not mild steel, it's like tempered. The steel has a temper, it's like spring steel.
Oh, it depends. You have to find out what alloy it is. Yeah, I don't
And
know.
so once you weld on it, it's going to crack near the heat affected zone. So
You have to find out what alloy it is and how to heat it, preheat.
I mean, I'm guessing
Cool. I don't know.
he knows what he's doing. I think more it's like a warning for people who don't know nothing about that kind of thing. If you just butt weld two pieces of spring steel together, it's gonna crack. So you have to kind of know what you're doing and how you're heating it, and you have to understand the effects of heating and welding on different alloys.
I know a guy used to TIG weld. He'd take sway bars and make them the width he needed them, cut them right in the middle, like 2 points together, and then build up a weld. And he goes, you got to know what alloy to use and all. I never saw one of his sway bars break, but I bet if I welded it, it'd break. Probably snap right outside in the heat affected zone.
Or you would ruin the temper and it would twist in the
twist and stay in your car. It has a permanent.
Well, the first time you hit a real big bump, it would twist right beside the weld where the
it's twist when
burned out of it.
When the car tries to roll and then just stay rolled.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mexican Spec asked, "Can I have $1,000?" Yes, Mexican Spec, you can have.
You're allowed to have it. So where are you gonna get this $1,000?
Wherever you find it, I think you're allowed.
You're allowed to keep it.
Dr. Ghost says, I used to own and drive an F-150 or an E-150 van, and I remember how big gusts of crosswinds would challenge a person, especially when roads were icy. Oh gosh.
You have one of those.
I do, and the wind is.
And I have an E-250 that's a long van, and it is you can really feel it.
Straight Bullet says you need to increase the weld length by 3 to 4 times the width of the frame. That makes sense. Something like that. I don't mind my twin I-beam front suspension on my van. I don't know how it compares to something else though. Like independent, like wishbone suspension might be a lot better. I'm not sure. My hand is getting tired of holding this stupid phone up.
We need to make a bracket.
We do. That's what Mexican Spec said to do. He's right.
So how are you going to make the bracket?
Tape.
Well, there's a big roll of tape in that white thing behind you. It's behind me, actually. You can make it out of, be like Apollo 13. You make it out of duct tape and whatever else they use. Oh, geez, do you feel that?
Yeah, you're scaring me.
Well, it's when I went by that truck, there's big old wind shadow, and I got around him, and it was like, man, I felt him.
Mexican Spec's gonna take a nap.
A nap?
He's got stuff to do later. He needs rest.
Yeah.
All right, Mexican Spec. That's understandable.
Gonna take a siesta.
Mexican Spec says he'll have Mrs. Spec show us what they use next time later. That's good. I mean, I understand what it. I just don't bring. I didn't bring anything like that with us because I was expecting to use the
other stuff you had all worked out.
That being. Straight Bullet says that this twin eye beams are terrible, but they are extremely tough. Okay.
Well, it depends on which ones you get, because the half-ton ones are kind of small, and the 3/4 tons are bigger. And the first wheel alignment I did on a twin I-beam, it was a 1-ton pickup truck, and you know you're straightening the axle with you tie 2 ends down, jack the middle, or you tie the middle down, you jack on either side, and it took a lot of power on the jack. Got it all done. So the next one I have, I was like 17 years old. Next one I have up on the rack, I remember how hard I had to pull on that jack handle. Oh my God, I bent the shit out of that axle. I thought I ruined it. I had to get the boss to come over there to help me fix it because it was a half ton and it was really tiny compared to the 1 ton. And being 17 and no experience, and like a week or two between the two of them, I didn't notice it. Learned something that day.
I just saw a sign that said McLean City Limit. If anybody's curious where the heck we are. McLean, Texas, along I-40.
More construction, slow to
Mexican
60.
spec says we can buy one of those things in Oklahoma to hold the phone.
What do you clip it to? They said this was closed. It doesn't. Maybe it's closed. Oh no, it's. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see. It's a line they have painted there. It is closed. Yeah, this one's closed.
It's fine. We only need one lane.
Oh, somebody walking
Buddy
in the road.
Carvana says he can drive for a while. He'll do the driving. Boy, that'd be neat. Straight Bullet says it sucks onto the windshield. Oh, yeah? Big suction cups on. I guess. Boy, that windshield's getting buggy.
Well, there's that little place in the windshield with a little chip out of it.
That one right
Yeah, we could drill a hole there and put a bolt through it.
there you go. That's an idea if I ever heard. Put a magnetic mount.
Magnetic mount. All you need is a glass magnet. Or put a big magnet on the outside. 2 magnets hold it together.
Mexican spec says it has a suction cup to put on the windshield, but the phone can overheat. I notice my phone is getting hot. I should probably shut it off and set it by the air conditioning vent and give my arm a break while we see what we can do with can I have a break?
You're asking the chat?
I'm asking you.
What are you asking me?
Can I have a break from live streaming?
That's up to you.
Okay.
You're the live
We're
streamer.
going for 2.5 hours.
We've been going for 2.5 hours?
We have.
Kidding. Doesn't seem like that long. Okay.
It has been that long. Because I kept streaming all the way through, visiting that ranch with the Volkswagens and stuff.
I can't see this thing.
319.
Why can't I see it? Oh, it's the same color as my glasses, probably. I don't know.
Yeah. Tape into the sun visor.
See, I thought about that, but with that tape, we got that really good tape.
Thanks for being here, Mexican Spec. Yeah, I'm going to make you all go. Go do something, and we'll come back in a couple hours. We're going to take a break from streaming. And, thanks, everybody. Yeah. I'll talk to you all later.
Yep.
Appreciate y'all being here.
See you in a while.
Conversating. Goodbye. I don't know how to end it.
Take the battery out of the phone.